Traveling life's winding roads is rarely smooth. To tackle the challenging roads, the all-new Aviator features Lincoln-first adaptive suspension with road preview technology and the latest in damper control systems to deliver a smooth, refined ride. First, the available Air Glide suspension replaces traditional coil springs with air springs that can be inflated to the precise amount of pressure required to soften your ride, even adjusting to your speed or drive mode. Next, the adaptive suspension in Aviator uses a suite of 12 sensors that constantly monitor vehicle motion, body movement, steering, acceleration, and braking activities. The system in Aviator is so advanced that its sensors speed read the road ahead and adjust the system faster than a blink of an eye. For instance, the suspension system's advanced pothole mitigation can sense when a wheel is dropping into a severe dip and stiffens the shock absorber to reduce the amount of drop, lessening the harshness of a tire strike. Each wheel responds independently, allowing the vehicle to tailor its response to any given road surface. Plus, Aviator features road preview technology. When paired with the advanced suspension system, Aviator uses the front-facing camera to read height deviations and bumps on the road ahead, calculating the size of the obstacle and seamlessly adapting for a smooth, comfortable drive. The combination allows the Lincoln Aviator to effortlessly glide over whatever road you encounter. Not every journey is smooth, but we can help refine it so that you can relax and enjoy the road ahead.
Hey everybody, I'm Ed Lowe, Editor-in-Chief of Motor Trend, and you know, way back at the New York International Auto Show in the spring, we got to see Lincoln's Aviator preview. At the show, I talked to some Lincoln folks and they said, you know what? This preview is actually very close to the production version of the vehicle, and here at the LA Auto Show, the Lincoln Aviator production model has made its debut, and we're here now with the two men most responsible for its creation, Lincoln Design Director David Woodhouse and Chief Engineer John Davis. Come on, guys, let's talk about your beautiful production Aviator. First of all, it's a stunning looking vehicle. Can you talk a little bit about the design that you guys have here?
Yeah, so I mean, I think the first thing is the proportions of this vehicle are just awesome. So from a design perspective, working with John, the engineering team, finally delivering this architecture, this rear-wheel drive, has just been awesome to deliver the vehicle that you see behind us.
So you said rear drive proportions. John, what does having rear drive proportions actually mean for you when it comes to packaging the vehicle?
Yeah, so what that affords us is a great opportunity. One is it delivers on the proportions that David referenced, gives us a very long wheelbase that ends up with more spaciousness for the second and third rows. Of course, from a drivetrain perspective, it gives us good weight distribution, front to rear. And it's, of course, it's not really just rear-wheel drive. It's a rear-wheel drive architecture, but offers rear-wheel and all-wheel drive capability.
Now, I understand because of the name Aviator, you have a theme going here. There was something that I think you described the roof line as. Maybe it matches like a wing shape.
Yeah, so we take our mantra, the quiet flight mantra of the brand and the design essence, design vision, very seriously. We have these tenets, beauty, gliding, human, and sanctuary, and we try to bring those to life in the vehicle, in the inside and the outside. And I think you're quite right to pick up on the roof line. It's got this rising rocker line combined with this very fast falling roof line.
Okay.
So for a three-row vehicle, it's pretty amazing we've achieved this roof line.
So John, can you talk a bit about what that profile, what kind of challenges or opportunities it gave you in terms of packaging for three rows?
Yeah, absolutely. So obviously to deliver on David's design vision, we need to do certain things to deliver for the customer. Part of the architecture you mentioned in terms of rear-wheel drive not only sets up great proportions for David, but also sets up a long wheelbase. We use that for packaging, including even the high voltage battery that's underneath that helps support our Grand Touring model. It also gives us great package space in terms of second row and third row, with uncompromising delivery for more cargo room, as well as even the ability to carry a spare wheel and tire in a plug-in hybrid that's very unusual.
Behind us is this white Aviator. Now this is the gas version as I understand it. 3-liter twin turbo, 400 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque. But the Grand Touring model is a plug-in hybrid with 450 horsepower and 600 pound-feet of torque. Am I correct?
Yeah, we project to hit those numbers as a part of our Grand Touring model. It's the first time we've ever paired a twin-turbo gas engine with an electric motor that delivers this great capability. So we think about it, how do we provide effortless performance for the customer? It's a great combination for us.
There's a ton of sort of debut and exclusive features that come with the launch of the Aviator. One that's super interesting to me is the idea of using your phone as a key. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So today with the Lincoln Way app, what's really nice about that is you've got remote start capability and other access elements through that feature. But you couldn't start and drive the vehicle away just with that app. Now we've gone to that next level and added phone as key, and basically can do everything your key fob can. Okay. However, we've gone beyond that element. We all know we've had challenges where maybe my battery in my phone dies.
Yep.
That renders my phone, frankly, useless until I can charge it again.
Yep.
We've already thought of a backup strategy for that. So with a security code you set up in advance, now you still have a way to get into your vehicle and be able to drive away, which is a great idea.
Using the touchpad.
Touchpad in the car on the outside, and then inside to be able to start the vehicle and drive.
I understand there's a bunch of cool new features that are debuting with Aviator. Can you tell me about a few of those?
Absolutely. So one of the things we introduced with Lincoln Nautilus was something we called Lincoln Copilot 360. That introduces a suite of driver's assistance technologies. Okay. With Aviator, we've gone beyond that and added to that Lincoln Copilot 360 Plus, where we add 4 more new technologies. As an example, we add evasive steer assist, which actually adds steering capability to try to avoid an object. We add rear brake assist, which is automatic braking if it detects an object behind the vehicle instead of you. We add the auto park assist plus feature, which now is a 1-button press and hold to do all of your automatic parking, be it parallel or perpendicular. So it's now moving the accelerator, the brake, the steering, and the gear shifting. You just need to hold the button in. And then we've done another thing where we've added traffic sign recognition to our traffic jam assist. So think of our intelligent cruise control now being able to read road signs and adjust the speed automatically.
Wow. It sounds like it has some amazing technologies. Where does it fit within the Lincoln lineup?
It fits exactly between Navigator and Nautilus.
Got it. So it doesn't replace an outgoing model. This is something that's really targeting somebody for whom maybe Navigator is a little too big, but someone who still wants 3 rows.
Yeah, somebody wants that flexibility. Aviator comes standard with 3 rows. The great thing is it gets all that flexibility. If you want to use that for carrying additional occupants or carrying additional cargo, you've got that great flexibility already.
So I know you won't be able to tell us the price, but when can consumers go see this in the showroom and maybe buy one?
So next summer, we expect Aviator to be out there and ready for the customer.
All right, great. Well, thanks.
You're very welcome.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Great looking
Thanks,
vehicle.
Ed. Appreciate it.